Hello, my name is Thanyakon Chamnongjit, or you can call me Bright for short. I am a fourth year English major from Rajapat Suratani University. Today I'm going to talk about what I have learned by my self-study in this semester. So, let's get started. In this semester, I have chosen three different books. The first book that I would like to talk about is a grammar book called Grammar Plus B2. In this book, I have learned many new things like linking words with connect word, phrases, sentences, or paragraph to make a text more easier to read. Like the word first, second, third, finally, or lastly. These words are also very useful for the class that I'm learning as well. And they are also a relative clause is important. It's something I have learned before, but unfortunately, I already forgot some of these. Please help me remind our listeners as well. There are some also useful things I learned as well, like passive voice, comparative, and obligation. Pretty useful if I say so myself. Now, let's move to the next book. This book is a vocabulary book called Intermediate Vocabulary. Like I said before, there are so many words that I don't know and very new to me. Like vocabulary about car, like bonnet, steering wheel, windscreen, bumper, or exhaust pipe. These words are very new to me because I'm not really a car guy. So there are some of these words that I don't even know in Thailand. Not only a vocabulary about car, there are also a vocabulary about cinema like also performance, cash, and box office. Vocabulary about doctor and hospital like patient, surgeon, surgery, and casualty, or psychiatrist. There are also a vocabulary about gambling, smoking, and drinking as well, like Panther games or game of chance, betting, chain smoke, and alcoholic. Very interesting, right? So let's move to the last book. This book is a reading book called What a World 2. In this book, there I have read so many stories about the world around the world. I read a story about person who invent a printing machine, story about how Egyptian make a mummy, a funny story about Nasreddin Hoxha, and a story about Stephen King, who is a horror novel writer, which is my favorite horror novel of all time, like Dark Tower, It, or Salem Slot. These are what I have learned in self-study by myself in this semester. Oh, and don't forget about speak. Well, for speak, they're pretty alright, I guess. Not so hard and not too easy. They are reading, vocabulary, grammar, and listening. Well, for me, the most very useful feature is listening. Well, because I have an internship next semester, and for do that I have to practice my listening skill so I can listening to foreigner very well and talk to them. If I can recommend some technique for others, I would like to recommend a section about listening because it make you understand more when you heard a foreigner speak. Very useful, and that's all. Well, I can say that there are many things that I have learned in this matter by myself, and if there are many mistakes, uh, please feel free to post a comment below, and thank you for your attention. Goodbye.